In today's video, I'm going to discuss about the recent 30 days running challenge that I did. I'm going to segregate it into three important parts. One is before the challenge, during the challenge, and after the challenge. So let's begin with before the challenge. So if I could take you back to 10 years before, I have never done any activities for 30 days straight. Be it studying, business, projects, fitness, anything. If I never ever done for 30 days straight. So usually what happens is I'll be super motivated to do something. I will start, maybe hit like a 5th day or 7th day. I will stop, so my mind will be like, I'm tired, why not do it tomorrow? All these kinds of excuses will pop up. And then what I will do is I'll stop, go missing, come back again after a month or two. So it's basically like rinse or repeat. So this time what I wanted to do is I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to discover myself. So I was like, let's do some kind of challenge. So I was thinking, what shall I do? I was like, what shall I do? So basically at this point of time, I've already done my ACL surgery. I was like 9 months into recovery. My weight was 87 kg. I like increased, if I'm not wrong, about 7-8 kg I increased. I was like super fat. I couldn't run. My legs were all painful. So I was like, it's a perfect time. Let's do a running challenge. So after that, I was like, let's make it a bit harder. So what I did was, for every run that I never do, I'm going to pay $50 up. And then, how do people know whether I run? Simple. This is what I said. I still remember. I'm going to post a video by midnight. If I never post, it equals to I never run. So once this idea is up in my head, I went to my close friends. I shared with all of them. So guess what they said? So number one, they were like, Imran, it's like $50 times 30, 1,500. It's a lot of money. What if you never run? Or maybe it's a good idea because you will get marketing reach. Yeah, so many kinds of suggestions and ideas. So what I did was, okay, let me take it slow. So for 1 month I was thinking, shall I do it? Shall I do it? Shall I do it? So it was just running through my mind. So after that, what I did was, one day I decided, whether about the challenge or anything, let's not talk about it first. Let's just go for a run. So I got my bag, my water bottle and everything. I just went for a 30 minutes run. So after the 30 minutes run, I had my phone. I looked at it, I was like, let's just record about the challenge. So I took out my phone, I was like, hi guys, 30 days running challenge. I was just talking about the challenge. I just recorded it. So after I record, trust me guys, this was the hardest part. I was like, shall we post it? I was like scared. So there was two things. What if I really lost my money? Because there was no evidence of me completing my 30 days before. And then next is, what if people think of me wrongly in Instagram, for example, I never run, people think that I'm lazy, my image will drop. Yeah, all kinds of, all these thoughts. It was definitely unnecessary, but at that point of time I was thinking it. So I was thinking. I was like, should we post it? 1,000 times, keep going in. I still remember I was like shaking a bit. I was like walking up and down. Shall we post it? Boom, I just posted it in Instagram. So I got a few messages from my friends saying that, oh, you posted it. I also was sharing to them. I was like, let's see what I can do. So that's it. I said that. It's the video of my first challenge video. So hi guys, today is 26th of April. So now we are going to take up a 30 days fitness challenge. So what's going to happen is, for the next 30 days starting off today, we are going to complete 30 days of consecutive running. So what's going to happen if I miss one day? For every single day that I miss, I'm going to give $50 to one of my followers. Let's now move to the phase of during the challenge. So for the first 5-6 days or what, as per normal, you're motivated, you feel confident that you can complete it. So everything was going fine. And then I think, if I'm not wrong, when it was the 7th or 8th day, what was happening is my legs were gone, to be honest, really. Since it was post ACL, I never said it to people, but my ACL, my knee, all was super pain. And the best part is I was super tired, meaning since I'm running every single day, my legs were all sore, and then I didn't have enough time to rest. And then I was like, shall we quit? But I was like, oh my god, I have already posted so many videos in social media, I have to do it. So at that point of time, I was like, okay, I think we're gonna do it every single day. I was just pushing myself again and again. Trust me, guys, it was not fun. It was super challenging for my mind, especially. Even some days, physical pain was one thing, but mental challenge was a whole lot different thing. Let me give an example. So I do have a daily life. I do business stuff, work stuff, and everything. So I reach home about 11 p.m. I only got 1 hour to even run, post. If not, I have to pay the $50. But there was no excuses. I ran, I came back, a short, quick edit, I posted it. So at that point of time, I was realizing that, okay, we are pushing ourselves, I can see it. So I started to see this effort. So I was going on and on. So after, if I'm not wrong, maybe halfway through the challenge, it actually became like a routine, to be honest. Like no complaints or whatsoever. Just ran, posted it, ran, posted it, ran, posted it. It was like, just keep doing. I still remember when first time I was doing this challenge, for the first few days, I got messages saying that I think I remember I put a poll or what, will I complete this challenge? I think some people said I won't complete. Some people were definitely encouraging, saying that I was complete. I loved it. I loved the challenge of what people is thinking. And then I even got some beautiful message. If I could pull up the screenshot, I will show you, saying that, could you please give me the $50? I know that you won't run, but please pass it to me. So it was fun of these people. They were like encouraging me in some way. And then if you also see, some people were like, to be honest, personally, I think my close ones were really encouraging me. It's like, sometimes I do not run, sometimes I go missing. They were like, send me a message, Imran, you still never run yet. I'm like, okay, relax, I'm gonna do it, thanks. Now I'm gonna explain to you the after run phase. So I still remember in my 29th run, I was like, let's conquer this challenge, let's do our best. I still remember it was the best ever challenge. I simply conquered my mind. And then in my 30th challenge, after I finished, while I was walking down, I wasn't emotional or anything, but I started reflecting. I started to realize it was not about the money, it was not about the social media reach, it was of course not about my fitness, like getting six pack or whatsoever. It was actually conquering my inner self. Let me give you a scenario. So for 10 years plus, I've never done anything for 30 days straight. But how come I can do now? That's the question that I ask myself. I'm like, did I get a superpower or whatsoever? It was not because of that. I learned how to conquer my inner self. So even during the runs when I was doing for 30 days straight, maybe like a 6th or 7th run, what would I say is basically like, I'm like, I'm super tired, why not sleep more? 11 o'clock only, just give $50, you would get a social media reach. Let's trick the people, let's put our old video, act like we are running. So there was many ways to cheat, and there was many ways to be comfortable. So how would I describe my inner self is basically, it's like a comfort zone. So I realized that this challenge is not about anything that I mentioned. It was actually about me versus myself. It's inner myself versus the real Imran. So how I conquer myself, very simple. It's not just about running or whatsoever. When I'm doing an activity, I usually try to talk to myself. I'm like, let me give you an example in terms of running. So when I'm running, right, my leg is pain, So I'm like thinking it's because of ACL or whatsoever. I'm like, no, it's okay. You have to do it. So suddenly, out of nowhere, you will see during my run, if somebody saw me, I was like shouting, I'm better than this. I'm gonna complete it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't complain. Don't complain. I'm like just shouting to myself so that I could defeat my inner self. Because the inner self is super super dangerous. They are the comfort zone. They hope that you stop doing all the great things. They make sure that you are as comfortable as possible. So now I definitely learned. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I learned at least I think I'm 30-40% better, where I know that how do you control your mind, how do you talk to your own self. So this challenge in summary is, it's not about me trying to gain popularity or whatsoever. It's basically of how can I learn about the mind. So once again, I hope through my running video, I hope that whoever supported me could learn how to conquer your own mind and then apply it into your own domain. And then one most important thing is, thank you guys for supporting me in my YouTube, Instagram or TikTok. Really, I'm not joking, but the amount of support I got was huge. Every single day y'all are texting me and then motivating me. So I'm definitely doing other stuff which will be coming out soon. So see y'all.